What's cracking, YouTubers? It is here on Trap Beats. I have a special guest, special guest. Mother-in-law slash grandma. We're gonna learn how to cook grandma's special dressing. So y'all wanna definitely stay tuned for this one. So I'm hoping everybody is ready to get down for some Thanksgiving cooking. So who's ready? Grandma already prepped early, so she's got
one red pepper,
a
half of orange pepper, a whole medium yellow onion,
yellow onion. Okay, a whole medium yellow onion.
and chicken broth is all that's in there.
Chicken broth. All right. So that's what's all. So you cut all that up. You dice it in a blender, choppers, whatever.
With chicken broth.
With chicken broth in there, and just pour it in there, and that's how you start it off. So right now, I'm about to brown pork that we see right here. So let's get at it. Who's ready? So we got 2-pound packages here. I already got one in there, so we got another one you gotta add in there. So it's basically just 2 pounds of pork. Ground pork. That's all it is. Not ground beef, ground pork. All I'm doing here, folks, is just grinding it up, making it in little chunks and everything with this ground pork we got going on here. Just chopping it up real nice and fine. You dig? So, you know, here we go. Who's ready for this seasoning now? So, now let's start some seasoning with some grandma's special blend of seasoning. We got a kosher salt. We got pepper and we got garlic. So she hooked it all up.
1 cup of kosher salt.
1 cup of kosher salt. And
1/4 of a cup of pepper.
1/4 of a cup of pepper.
And 1/4 of a cup of garlic powder.
And 1/4 of a cup of garlic powder. Oh, I thought it might be garlic sauce. See, I'm already messed up here. As you see me seasoning this pork, make sure you breaking your wrist here. Get it all up in there. Don't be scared with it. Get all that seasoning all up in there, because we want to make sure we taste all that good seasoning from grandma. Like I said, make sure your wrist is hurting after the end of this cook. Make sure that seasoning getting up in there good. Cause don't play around with it. Don't play around with it. And then grab your tool that you've been fighting with in the kitchen and go to work. Ground it up some more. Mix all that seasoning up in that meat. Hey, who's ready? All right. So we got our pork almost finished here. You don't want to cook it all the way because we're going to put it in a pot or it's going to cook some more. But like just, you know, just get a little bit of a grayness to it, brownness to it. Get that one little piece there. Crazy. Good enough there. It's almost time to add it to the pot now. Turn my fire off over here. Yeah, it's looking good, like a good girl should. Pour our pork inside this pot right here. This one right here. Hey, look at that. All of it came out at once. That's great. Now all we gotta do is stirring in the meat. It's moving all over on me right now because I'm holding the camera and we're whipping it up, whipping that pork, that celery, the peppers, the chicken broth, and I probably got it on like a medium heat, and then you just cook it to make sure that pork is all the way done, because you remember we just did it halfway and just barely browned it. But yeah, just stirring it up, getting it all good together, have all those flavors blend together and all nice and lovely. There's a lot of love in that pot. There's just a lot of love in that pot. So who's ready for the next step? We have breadcrumbs right here that you can get from anywhere, basically. But here we get it at our local grocery store and the bakery. This is Big Duke on the camera, so that's why it's being silly right now.
And they're really not breadcrumbs, stale bread pieces.
Yeah, just stale bread pieces, basically. There it is right there. You just want to add it a little bit as you stir.
At a time and stir it. Put a little bit in and stir it and get all those juices in there in the dressing with all the meat.
Get it right
Just
here.
put a little bit of stuffing bread in there.
Stuffing bread.
Yep. Mix it up.
Right. So a little bit at a time, but stirring at the same time as you pouring it in there. There we go. And let that cook down a little bit.
Nice goodness.
You can turn that down a little bit too, because it don't need to be too hot.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. You gotta work with me, folks, because I'm used to gas. This is electric stove. You stirring right here and see that it's getting a little soft and the bread is getting soft in there, so you add a little bit more. That might be almost a little bit too much, but hey, let's get busy with it.
Yeah.
So do we add seasoning to this as we're stirring the bread in?
Actually, did you season your pork?
Yes, I did.
And you have your vegetables with the seasoning mixed in with, you have your vegetables, which gives you more seasoning.
Okay.
And you can do it to taste after it starts getting, after you start getting a little closer, after you start getting a little closer to being done. You can add a little bit more garlic powder and salt and pepper.
Alright.
You might want to add just a little bit now so it's, you know, mixes in well with your what you got there.
Okay.
Stop.
This again, kosher salt.
Kosher salt, 1 cup kosher salt, 1/4 cup of pepper, and 1/4 cup of garlic powder.
Alright.
Get in there.
Alright.
And don't worry about buying too much of the stuffing bread, because you can always freeze it till next year if you got too much.
Oh, nice. That is a good tip.
Get in there.
Usually we use 2 bags.
2 bags
2 bags.
of stuffing bread. Now it's getting softer, so we might need to add a little bit more.
Correct. Add a little bit more bread. Just keep adding the bread
Right there. Good.
until you get that pot.
We're gonna add a little bit more because as you can see, there's more meat. So let's add a little bit more bread. The other bread's got a little softer. So now we can go ahead and stir that back on in there, and we're gonna let Big Duke take it away here.
It will taste like bread if you add too much bread. It will taste like a lot of bread.
As you can see, I am stirring up these breadcrumbs. I told you your wrist is gonna be hurting at the end of this cook. Like, you gotta put in that work. You gotta put in that work, stir it up, break it down. We're gonna soften them breadcrumbs up. You gotta get it good. Like, you gotta put in that work. You know, that's all that love for Thanksgiving, though. It's all love for Thanksgiving. Let's soften up a little bit more, so we're gonna have to add a little bit more breading. And then should we add some chicken broth to this?
It wouldn't hurt.
Right, because it looks like it's trying to dry up a little
You do
bit.
it a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Here's a can right here that's already open. And I got a big thing here that you can end up needing too.
It was good.
Yeah, it was. But I think that was bone broth.
It wasn't too good.
Get it in now.
Looking good up in there.
There's some here
It is
too.
looking good.
So you can just add a little bit at a time then.
Alright.
Just regular chicken broth. It doesn't matter what brand, it's all the same.
Right. There we go.
And then give me that can.
Put some of
Add all
that
down
in
to the trash.
Alright.
there. Put some of that in there.
Some of that in there.
Yeah.
Just go by feel. You know, if it looks kind of dry, then add your chicken broth.
Yes, because you're going to bake this dressing tomorrow at about 350 degrees for about an hour on the middle shelf.
350 degrees
At about, yeah,
for about an hour.
about an hour.
Sounds
And
good.
watch it.
Sheesh.
Just add some gravy to it or some more chicken.
More seasoning. We just because you want to taste it in the middle of all the stirring in the bread.
All good chefs taste their food.
How much?
Or you do it. So we're gonna let Big Duke do the seasoning. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting it. Get in
Too
there.
much. You can always add more. You just can't take it away.
Right.
That's better.
Yeah, that salt was getting in the way there of the holes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Is that good?
I think that is good.
Alright.
We are good. So now we gotta go back to stirring again.
Yep.
Oh, don't touch that pot.
Here. Hold that. There you go.
Perfect.
Now we got Big
In
Duke.
there.
No, stirring, not scooping. As we watch Big Duke stir the pot and work his wrist, make sure you warn your kids it's muy caliente. It's hot, hot, hot. So it will be a bad holiday if it gets burnt. So but have fun with it. Big Duke about
We're gonna put some more stuffing bread.
stuffing bread. Hold
How
on.
we doing?
What is it? What you about to put in there?
Stuffing bread.
Stuffing bread.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying. If you have stayed this long, all you have to do is put it in the oven for 350 for 1 hour. So make sure you put it in some pans. You can put it in a small throwaway pan, or you put it in a big throwaway pan. But if you're going to use small throwaway pans, you probably have to use 2 of them. But I am just going ahead and let you know the rest of it's going to be a little longer because I know your attention span is not that long because you all enjoy 15 seconds videos. But the rest of this stuff is going to be hilarious. But thank you for watching Trap Eats, and I appreciate it if you ended it, and have a great holiday. And you know what to do on holidays. Do not talk about religion and do not talk about politics. Just enjoy each other. And thank you for watching Trap Eats again. And who's ready? We have to scoop the dressing into these little pans. Why are you all up on me, man? It's the pan, player. The pan. So are we? Because we are. What are we doing, Grandma?
You're just gonna put it all into that treated pan with the cooking spray, and then tomorrow we're going to heat it up on a 350-degree oven
For how long?
for about 45 minutes.
45.
About
45.
Sorry. That was funny.
And then when it's about ready to serve, we're gonna put some gravy over the top of it.
Oh, nice.
And it'll be crispy on the top, and they'll have
Aluminum on top of it.
Don't you cover it?
No, I thought she
when I'm
did.
baking it.
Where we got it.
You cover yours when you're baking it the next day?
We're
Are
covered.
you getting this? No, you don't. You crisp it up. You don't want that. No. Never mind. Shut up. Do not give him a taste.
It would not be Thanksgiving if it was a family.
Bring it over. I'll lick it.
Grandma, the other one's over there.
I'm trying.
I
He's
can't.
aggravating me, and he knows he is. You are.
I'd never do that.
It would not be a family affair if it was not Thanksgiving. You gotta have Thanksgiving arguments here. Right?
Are you having those cinnamon things for?
They're over there. They're made.
No,
It's
like
already-
breakfast?
Yes.
Nolan, Grandma doesn't like that.
Cinnamon French toast.
Yes, for breakfast. I'll be here at 11.
It's already made.
I'll be here at 11.
I got one piece of
I would be here only 2.
How much do we do in this pan?
bread that's
Fill it up.
Fill it up.
You ever make French toast, Marty?
Fill it up.
Hold on, let me
No, I mean
He's
just
not
like
happy.
individual French toast.
Yeah.
Fry it in a pan
it in there.
Sure, we got
Get it
this
in
bread.
there.
It's like,
Yeah.
and
Texas toast.
it's the cinnamon.
Well, we don't want to get it
I
on
don't
the
know where she
camera.
got it. But I made it with an egg and Bailey's instead of milk. Oh, you talk about good.
Doesn't sound good to me. I don't like Bailey's. I don't like it in my coffee.
Was there something wrong?
She don't like it in her coffee.
There has to be, my friend. Doesn't there have to
I don't
be
like it
something
in her
wrong?
coffee.
Who? My grandma? No. How dare you say that?
How dare you?
Dear God.
Hey, Nolan, put a piece on your finger. Let me taste it.
No, and he's not allowed.
It's not all gonna fit in one can, is it, Jim?
No.
So just fill them about 3/4 of the way.
Where'd you go?
So we're good like this.
So we need some more.
Okay.
If you had 2 people, somebody could listen.
She also gave
Look,
she also gave me a $65
in there.
gift card.
it's in there.
Christmas?
No,
Beautiful.
because the internet bought something.
Oh, the furry guy.
The internet bought something.
Did he get it?
Turned it
No, he didn't.
Oh, microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Now he missed it.
1 2 1 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One
Get
in this one.
to that.
And then we need the same amount in the other one.
Well.
Grandma, why do you have Christmas decorations up when it's not even,
said thank you.
it's not even
What do you want me to do?
Thanksgiving yet?
Backflip? I can't do those.
What are you talking about? This is breakfast?
Can I scoop this one?
Those might be good for breakfast.
Remember you got this stupid
I've got the
skills.
breakfast made already.
Those are
I know, but like, I want
Those are gonna be a hit.
Alright,
Was it ours?
switch.
They look good.
Alright, big dude's finna
They
scoop.
are.
Remember, hold on to that. There you
Good
go.
job, Jeremiah. It's a lot better when you made it than Marty. I don't know what the deal is.
get roasted.
You know what, my friend? We're not friends anymore.
I'm not your friend anymore.
Nope.
I'll be talking about it, Grandma.
Hey, I'm at Marty's right now. If you get this text, call me back so I can pick you up on the way if I'm gonna go to Mark's. I'm going to Mark's, so call me.
Scoop it, buddy, scoop it.
Even when the marks.
There we go.
What you call me?
Hey, what are you doing?
Eating.
Just eating.
Hey, Elena.
Yes, you're done.
Whichever you want. But Jeremiah makes a mean giblet gravy, so I would add the giblet gravy.
Whew. I might have to put that on trap eats also. Show y'all how to make giblet
You need
gravy.
hard-boiled eggs for that, don't you?
Oh, that's just at the end of it, just to let people know that it's giblet. That's the only reason if it's regular gravy or just giblet gravy.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a little southern trick of letting people know which gravy is which.
Ooh.
Alright, we're about to add some more bread to it.
That's more of that green burrito.
Yeah, it's all really good bread. It's all like French bread and... all the
Don't
crust
add
and
some
everything
every
to it.
time you add chicken broth.
Alright. Might have to add some chicken broth on top of it.
Yeah.
Like that. There we go. Add a little bit of chicken broth on top of it. Because it's probably going to take about 2 of these, maybe almost 2.5.
2 of those and then plus a can.
can,
16
right.
ounce can, yeah.
Right, so, you know, probably 2 of those. And
But you gotta realize that that before Jeremiah got here, which I screwed him up,
we already got one in there.
I
The pot.
put a can of chicken broth in the
Don't forget your
blender and then
peppers.
put the onions and peppers and all that in the blender. So you've already got chicken broth existing in there.
Right, so there's already 1 can in there.
At least, yes.
So we got maybe 2 cans and 2 boxes.
Correct.
So that's probably almost about, if we just did cans, it'd probably be about maybe
About 6 cans, yeah.
It's all part of the video.
It's all a part of it. Well, this is for life,
in the
Grandma.
video.
Uh-huh.
This is for life, Grandma.
Oh, God. That's what I don't mean.
Oh, yes.
No makeup, no nothing, and you're taking videos of them.
You said the
Thank
video.
God I fixed my hair.
Well, that.
You still look
Hey.
beautiful.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
Coming from
Straight from the old grandkid.
old grandkid there.
The baby grandchild.
He is a baby.
For a while, he's the baby.
Yeah.
Won't be long, and we'll have a new one.
It'll be the great one now.
It'll be a great one, right?
He's the last
Get some of that.
He's the last of the Mohicans of the grandkids.
I guess.
Don't add too much bread. Don't add too much chicken.
Right.
Still stir.
Me
A lot.
too. Me too, Grandma. Me too.
Bet you do.
I'm getting old.
What are you now? 47?
45.
Oh, you're 45. You're
Yeah.
Stacy's age.
Yes.
Jennifer's 47.
Her birthday's coming up too. Big Dukesies.
Yep. Both in March.
Yeah.
Get
Get in there. I'll break that.
And just so they realize when you're doing this, when you're all done with it, and all
Adding
mixed
some more.
together with all the juices and stuff, you're going to put it in an aluminum pan.
Say that again.
You're going to put all of that in 2 aluminum pans.
Okay. 2 aluminum.
2 aluminum pans, 9 by 13.
Okay.
And then you're going to bake it the next day.
So it's the 2 small ones, right?
If you're making this,
Show 'em a picture of it.
watch this video carefully.
Here, Noah. Here. This is the side pan. And you're going to need 2 size pans like that.
I need 2 size pans just like this.
You're going to spray it with some cooking spray so it doesn't stick. And then you're going to bake it for about an hour on 350. Stop taking. How you doing? Let me look at it. Oh yeah, you need more. You need more bread in there.
Oh yeah. We just finishing with the.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need more juice too. After you put the new bread in.
Right.
Can I put the juice in there?
I thought you the cameraman, dog.
Just once. Cameramans do stuff too.
What they do? Not film. Who's ready?
Cameramans are in videos. So bread.
Who's ready
Alright.
That's for trapping?
Bread and chicken broth.
Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for trapping?